This is a sneak peek. Everybody ain't got this. Everybody didn't get to experience this.
Delamo, baby. Delamo made me. Delamo, baby. Delamo, baby.
Welcome to a day in the life of a content creator. I don't like how I did that. I don't like how I didn't own it. But that's what we're here for. Welcome to a day in the life of a content creator. Now, it's post Beyonce. My voice is still going a little bit.
Yes! Beyonce! Okay, girl. Yes, baby!
Obviously, concert. It was so good. It was so good. I am going to give y'all a recap. Obviously, the show was great. Go watch that vlog. What I'm doing right now is I'm about to fully get dressed all over again for the concert because I didn't get the short form content that I want. Basically, when I started getting dressed, that morning actually was weird because I woke up late and then I realized like, oh shoot, we should be here at this time. And then I was like, oh, I only got this much time to get ready. So the content went out the window. I was just focused on getting ready. So we're about to do it all over again today. Good thing is that I was very simple. All I have is a dress, my boots, my accessories, real quick, easy. Throw on a wig. My makeup was super simple because I tried to not do too much. And I didn't do nothing special with the eyes or nothing. Nice and simple. Hat on the head, so I even got a lady wig. I need to start getting dressed more like that because that was, getting dressed part was easy. What was taking me so long? Maybe it was the excitement jitters or something. But what we're gonna do today is do everything over again. Who gonna know the difference? This is the life of a content creator. I have to be dedicated. And I'm actually doing really good on TikTok right now. 1,400, 800, 1,000, 200, 1,000, 700, 500, 200, 300. The 2 and 3 and 5 is on response videos. So I'm doing really good on TikTok right now. 16K. So when I first posted and my video was getting a lot of views, I told my fiance, this is only the one with me and you. So if I get to 10K, you have to do YouTube with me, or you have to do content with me. He didn't agree, but I low-key, like, I didn't think I was gonna get to 10K, low-key, but I was hopeful. It's at 16. So we doing views right now. People are loving the tour content, and this also is making me think about how like being more authentic too on social media. Like everything I have been planning is more curated, so which is low-key kind of what I'm about to do right now, but we'll see if these videos do good or not. It doesn't hurt to try. Alright, y'all, we got some progress. I did my first couple of clips. I'm gonna do my makeup now. I don't know what I shot, so I'm gonna go ahead and insert footage into this recap video and also clips from the tour and everything that you need to know my experience. I need to buff this out before it gets too dry that I can't move it. So yeah, we got in there. Here is my seats. Y'all, the last time I checked, I had 17,000 views on this picture. For reference, we were on the floor, section D2, and our seat numbers were 19 and 20. For reference, if anybody's going to the show. I just want to thank, why am I feel like I'm about to cry? I just want to thank my fiance. He got the tickets for me for my birthday, and this was actually, the event is actually on his birthday, so I just thought that was kind of sweet, and it ended up being like a selfless thing. Like, I know he probably necessarily wouldn't want to go see Beyonce on his birthday, but he did want to go see Beyonce on his birthday. That was nice. So it was like both of our birthdays. I said his birthday is my birthday at this point. I felt like I had the best seats in the house, and I especially feel like that now after being on TikTok and seeing everybody that was in the pits. I feel really bad. Of course everybody wants to be in the pits. I was thinking about like being in the pit, but I'm really glad that it worked out the way it did. It was great. I do feel like I was nervous at the beginning because there's neon signs right in front, and I thought it was gonna block the show, and it kind of did, but not in a major way to where it was like a huge nuisance. I could have did it without it, but it was worth it because when the signs are on, it adds so much great elements to the show. And should I say this? We were supposed to go backstage, but it just didn't work out that way. And a special friend ended up sending us some cake for his birthday right at the show start. So that was just like so heartwarming, and like it just started the vibes. It started the vibes, and here's the beginning of the show. The show did feel like it started off like what is this a little bit? Like it felt like a little too simple. Of course, when hearing American Requiem when it first starts is like amazing, the song part, but it just feels so plain because she's just standing there on a blank stage. And looking at TikTok now, I know that the stage is also a screen, so I'm like, maybe we just couldn't see that part of it. But from what we were looking at, it just felt plain, like she just came out and started singing, versus Renaissance when it's like smoke and she's rising up and stuff. It just felt a little different. But then when it starts, it starts.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, girl.
Now y'all know Beyonce liked to fly around, and she had me nervous a bit because I'm like, first of all, I've never seen an artist fly that close to the crowd and flying over the crowd. I thought that was such a special experience for people that was in like 200, 300. Like being able to get that close to your fans, like I thought that was a great idea. But they was moving that thing fast. I didn't get the clip of when they was really moving the horseshoe. Like they have a horseshoe one and then they have her in a car. And yeah, that was just really cool experience to see. I always love the flying parts of the show. I can't wait to go see SZA flying. So on the side I was at, D2, she had 2 like performances there on that runway. So the first time she walked by, to be honest, I'll show you all the footage, but I don't remember what she was singing because I was so enthralled in what was happening. I just wanted to see what she looked like in person and that close. She was really close, even though it seems like you are far, but it's still decently close to where you can see her. I did not know that she was that petite of a person, and the body is bodying. All that BBL stuff, it don't look like no BBL. It looks just like a regular person that's thick. But I did not realize she was that small. I think the outfits and the hats and the grandness of her makes her seem much taller. She just seemed like a normal height of a person, and like actually kind of petite of a person. So that's cool to see. And I was just like, it's Beyonce, and I was screaming and I was so excited, and it was such a great experience. It just made the floor seat so worth it. I forget which time it was, but I also was trying to show her my digital sign to say happy birthday to my fiance, but she wasn't really that engaging with the crowd like that versus Renaissance. Like she was laser focused when she was in front of us performing. She had glasses on, so it just didn't feel like she was like really looking at signs and stuff like that, to be honest. But it was so cool to see how locked in she was. So during her performance of Thick, we saw them setting up some chairs, and it was 5 chairs, so we was like, okay, Beyonce got to be 1 in the middle and 2 on the side. And then they open and close the stage a lot of the pit, so when we see those stages closed, that means she's gonna walk by or dancers gonna come by. So we were ready, we were so ready. And then so she does a performance, she does Thick, and then she also kind of mixes in bills with that, like sitting in the salon chairs vibes. And they had these papers. So y'all see how she threw those papers out? Well, the security, they do grab them and give them to the people on the front row, and they gave one to a girl in front of us, and it was a couple. So the couple gave my fiance one of them since it was his birthday, and that's so sweet. So I just feel so special. It just feels so special. I was able to like bring home something sentimental. We did look at that video over and over and over again to see if this was the one Beyonce had in her hands, but it wasn't. We could see the other person had that one. We played the whole hat trick game to figure it out, but this is what it is. It's a Get Thick Cecred newsletter, and get into the visuals. Here's the back of it. So basically it's her own branding. Look at those accreditations. This product is really good, by the way. And then on the other side, of course, the Cowboycarter tour dates. So, and then here's what's in the inside. This is a sneak peek. Everybody ain't got this. Everybody didn't get to experience this. And I'm just really grateful too for the person in front of us. Make friends in your section, y'all, because that will kind of determine your experience, your vibe, and they might even move out your way if somebody's blocking stuff. Just like, I just really love the people around me, the people in front of me, and then it was a young guy next to me. We were vibing together. But yeah, anyway, here's the what's in the newsletter. It's the Cecred drops, and then here's the article. Should I read it? Maybe I will read it.
It's been 7 months since Cecred popped on the scene, and behind the scenes we've been working. Allow us to introduce our latest innovation, restoring hair and edge drops. What happens when hormone changes, stress, styling, chemical processing, and high tension styles become roadblocks in your hair journey? While we all have different hair textures with different needs, or our desires for healthy, full tresses with a hair care line to match is universal. 84% saw improved hair density after 16 weeks, and I can tell you that is 1,000% right, because it happened to me. The results: stronger hair from root to tip. Over time, thick edges have become a social currency of sorts. Whether slicked back, laid like baby hair, or simply worn as your hair gloriously grows from your scalp, edges are a symbol of inner opulence. Our signature fragrance, Temple Oud, I love that scent. I actually didn't love it that much in the candle, don't fight me. Temple Oud is infused with our growth serum. Notes of warm musk, night blooming jasmine, Haitian vetiver, and violet leaves will turn application from a routine to a daily ritual you look forward to. And then you can take the hair quiz right there with the QR code.
And then this other side, back outside, I'm on the road.
Hot off an Ayote wind, Cowboycarter and the Rodeo Chitlin circuit are taking their act on the road. And it's not just the music that's about to shut it down. In this decadently gold-plated spectacle, the salon meets the saloon. And when it comes to hair, baby, it's thick. From platinum braids swinging like lassos to flaming auburn locks, the Hive is already gearing up to make their scalps a statement. Each night is a full-blown hair showdown, and the show was. Expect thick entrances, thick personalities, and even thicker hair. Everything will be teased, curled, and moisturized to perfection, serving Southern salon realness with every toss of a bang. These looks power through quick changes, hair flips, and dance breaks strong enough to cause a stampede. But beneath the bundles, the crimps and color lies something deeper: healthy, sacred hair. As Cowboycarter breaks sonic boundaries, she's also reminding us that our crowns need care. After all the heat, dust, and hustle, a little TLC is all it takes to keep it full of life. So grab your crew, fluff that crown, and come be a part of the hoedown for the history books.
So Miss Blue Ivy Carter, she was the moment. The family was the moment. It's all like the connection of it all was just really beautiful to see. It's like, I feel like that old person too now, where you watch the person be pregnant, have the baby, you watch the baby grow up. Now the baby became the baby Beyonce, and it's not even. It didn't even feel like baby Beyonce. It felt like Blue Ivy Carter. It felt like her own being, and that's what it should be, and that's what it was. And she also brought out Romy, and she was so excited, so happy. It was very heartwarming. It was a tearjerker. And she also did a Sir Carter family montage that was really nice to see. It was just really beautiful. I caught a clip of the ending of one of them. That was like a lot of the stuff on the screens. The visuals. So the visuals are like mini movies, and the biggest, the largest, that's my favorite one. But it was so black, it was so southern. It was, I want to describe this better. It was sentimental, it was special. I felt very empowered as a black person. I felt very proud. I felt a jolt of creativity. So at the beginning, the visuals is very much around American Requiem, and it's our history, it's black history. Black people are the fabric of this country, and that's it. It is what it is. We don't have to ask permission for anything in this country. We built this country, and also we can't ask for permission for something that was already ours, and that was very much clear. I see a lot of dissertations about her use of the American flag and her singing national anthem. like an American. I'm American. Like, so it's, I always did feel a sense of pride before, like, it got to a point to where probably about what, 2015, I probably had a sense of pride in America before I got in office the first time, if we're really being honest. Most of my life I grew up in a country that was decent. At least it was decent. First experience as an adult with the president was Barack Obama. I worked the polls at the election with Barack Obama and I couldn't even vote yet. I was 17 and you had to vote at 18. So I watched that experience. I watched those families go in there and vote for him. I watched that countdown. It was just, that was our president. And I've also watched us decline. And, you know, you as a black person in America, I, you know my history with my family and my history with, you know, my family's position in the country. So yeah, it's just, it was interesting seeing her experience through her eyes, and also that shared experience with a lot of black Americans here in Los Angeles. And it was partly emotional and, like I said, partly a sense of pride, and it's a reminder that we're apart, and he's trying to create this division within the world, and it's unnecessary because we're all together. And when it comes to the black community, we just always need that reminder, like, this is our country. I like this whole reclamation of that. I think that was, it was just great. It was just great. I don't know if everybody understood that, and I quite frankly don't care. No, I won't say I won't care. I will take that back. I will take that back, because my hope is that someone who didn't understand that, like, researches and go on the journey to find out what that means and have some appreciation for black people in this country. So that's my feelings on that. And I love that she gave homage to those who came before her, whether it's in the world or whether it's in the music community. That was great. Now the visuals, like the Cowboycarter visuals, I just loved it. It was theater. It was quite literally theater. I loved her playing out these characters, and you get to kind of see a side of her that we love, like the funny and the sexy and the cool. She's cool. She's also that bitch, and it was a reminder that she's that bitch. And I wish there was a better word, but it's just that bitch. So I have 3 favorite visuals. The one when she busting the girl over the head with the bottle, the largest, and the one when she danced for herself and she hitting on herself. That was like very beautiful, very sexy. I would love you guys' dissertations on the visuals. I have much more to say that I don't think I necessarily can articulate right now because I'm still figuring it out, but we can go there in the comments. I have content to create, so I will see you guys on the next one.
Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So I mean, where we come, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation.
High volume, high volume, high volume, high volume.
Oh, it's the sound. Oh, it's the sound. Know every move, skin on the skin. No separation, no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going simple to a high, right, and wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, you're too long. Right before I decide to go. And like you hurt me, only step it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stop. And like you hurt me, only step it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stop.
1, 2, 3, 4. She's coming. We gon' make it do what it do, yeah.
Bitch, you gon' step on my fucking toe, bitch, with them fucking cowgirl fucking boots, bitch, disgusting.
I said I want something big. I want something that says I'm here. Beyonce.
To the soil and now please me. I almost forgot about the vlog, guys. It's time. I got all my stuff showing. There we go. It's fine. Everything's all over the place. But